Yeah. What it do, man? Yo, this is your boy North End Floyd from the Kickback Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Just vibing, man. Just thinking of some shit. Just thinking about some stuff. Just thinking about life, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start dropping like more content as far as just it's just gonna be like my thoughts and my feelings, which I drop a lot of content and I drop a lot of episodes because you know what I'm saying, I'm like in the hundreds and shit as far as episodes and go check all them out. But it's more organized and stuff and but I want to drop some stuff because I think a lot. I think a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie. I be thinking about some shit. Like my mind go here, it go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm into astrology. I'm into all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But still from the hood though. You know. So it's like hood, nerd, all kind of shit mixed in, man. I'm just like one person. You know what I'm saying? It's like with a mixture of stuff. Or whatever. But I was just thinking like how social media, like how it influenced people, man, to try to fit in, to try to be something they not. That shit is like crazy. And they try to tell you like what's cool, and it stops a lot of people from being themselves, man, liking what they want to like and shit. This shit is like wow. And and I don't know if I'm right when I say this, but I get a particular vibe from certain people like on IG and Facebook. And I can kind of tell and I get that vibe like they themselves and shit. Like, they're like throwing their personalities out and they don't care who judged them and shit. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? And there's a few people I follow and shit, and it's inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you're too old to get inspired. But it's some people that I follow and I'm inspired because like they are who they are. And they don't give a fuck who's judging them. Like they're not trying to be cool. They're not trying to say like the most, quotable ass shit. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, mom. I'm trying to control my language. I am, you know. But like, they are who they are, bro. They don't care what you think. They are who they are. And I said this before on like a clip on my IG page and probably my Facebook page. But, like when you are who you are, you attract the people who love who you are. They love who you are. And that's what you want in life. You want people who love who you are, not who you're trying to be, man. Because people out there are trying to be somebody they're not. Sometimes it's the environment. Sometimes you have to be somebody you're not. I understand that. Like if you grow up in a rough community and shit, you have to kind of be that lion. You know what I'm saying? So you won't get ate up. Or is it eat up? Or ate up. But you don't want to be vulnerable in certain type of neighborhoods. So you probably have to be somebody you don't. And when I look back at my childhood, man, because I think I had a dope ass childhood. Like my family, my mom, my dad, they put me in sports and shit. Like we was playing baseball, we was playing soccer, and a lot of people don't know, man, I love soccer. Like we was the only cats in our hood playing soccer, bro. Like a gang banging infested neighborhood. Your boy out there in the front yard kicking the ball around playing soccer. And I love soccer, man. Like I grew up, I love soccer. I love dinosaurs. I loved like stars and planets and shit. But the environment, I love the environment. Not that I love the environment, but I'm a prideful person and I had pride in where I was from. And when it comes to game banging or whatever you want to call it, it's kind of like a pride thing. You have pride in your neighborhood and you rep that. And I thought that shit was dope. It's like a loyalty thing, like you loyal to your community. And I take that like in sports too, because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm loyal as fuck, and we ain't won nothing. We haven't won nothing since '95. And I remember watching that Super Bowl, but we haven't won nothing since then. But I'm a loyal person. That's just me. I'm loyal. And I think back and I was like, damn, bro, I was like, like that game banging, fighting people and doing that crazy type of things, man. Like that really wasn't me. That really wasn't me when I think about it. You know what I'm saying? When I think about like who I am as a person, like that wasn't me, man. But I was doing it and it was just part of the environment that I got caught up in. And I don't think I was myself when I was doing that because I'm like a chill dude. I'm a laid back dude. Even when I was a teen, I'm chill, laid back, prideful guy. I like what I like. So you couldn't really like influence me to do certain things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I had some homies, they was doing X, they was doing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't influence me. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to do something, I'll do it. But you couldn't say, hey man, do this, do that. Nah, I do what I want to do. But man, just thinking, like it's crazy because just thinking how many people got influenced by the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be somebody they're not. You know, like that's crazy, especially with social media. And it takes a lot of nuts to like go against the grain. Like just think about like some fashion type shit. Like it takes nuts if you wear something and like people's like they're gonna say something or they're gonna look at you. That takes a lot of boldness. And sometimes like when you wanna achieve your dreams and your goals and it's nobody around you that has done what you're talking about, hey man, you might get looked at funny. They might think you crazy. They might think it's weird. A lot of people they don't see your vision until you put it in their face and they be like, "Oh, damn, he did that. I remember when he was talking about doing that. Wow, people like that." Yeah, because I think when you're an artist or when you're like a content creator or if you have business ideas or whatever and you're trying to be innovative, people are not going to see your vision. You got to put that in their face, man. They not going to believe until you succeed at it. That's why I always say, watch who supports you at the beginning, the middle, and the end of your journey. A lot of people ain't gonna clap for you till you cross that finish line. They gonna talk trash about you. They gonna say this ain't gonna work. Why does he or she think like this? They gonna think you're crazy. They're just waiting for you to fail. And most of the time they clap because they like, wow, he or she really did it. They really accomplished that goal. Congratulations. Clap, clap, clap. And don't let it be anything beneficial to them because then they're going to jump on the bandwagon. Then they're going to say how, oh, I always believed in you. Then they're going to say all these accolades and this and that about you, bro. But they wasn't there at the beginning. You didn't hear from them at the beginning. You didn't hear from them in the middle of the road. You heard from them when you crossed that finish line. You know what I'm saying? And you got to watch out for that. You got to watch out for that, bro. You can't get so easily influenced by the people that are congratulating you. Like, oh yeah, I'm finally accepted. No, bro, you're not. Let me break this down to you. You're not finally accepted, bro. They're just finally accepting that you was right. They're just finally accepting that you had this initiative and this determination to do what you needed to do, and your goals and your vision then came into fruition, and that it happened. And they're accepting that because you already accepted that. You already made a determination that, look, I'm finna get it. I'm finna do this. I don't care what you think. And a lot of people let the opinions of others affect what they got going on. Let me tell y'all a secret right quick. Mom, don't get mad at me, but fuck their opinions. Yo, man, forget people's opinions out there. The only opinion that matters is yours. And I'm not trying to turn this into no motivational, fucking inspiring ass podcast episode because it's not going to be that long. It's going to be maybe like 20, 30 minutes, if that. But it's mostly about how people tend to lose themselves and be something they're not to try to get likes and applauses and all this type of stuff. Because I see all these content creators, they're posting all these motivational, inspirational ass videos and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, all right, that sounds cool. All right, yeah, you're talking about this, but you're not doing it. You're talking about doing all this, but you're not doing it. You know, especially with a lot of relationship, you know what I'm saying, people out there. They're giving all this relationship advice. And I'm thinking, like, you've been getting a relationship advice for like a few years now and you're still single. Like, how does that work? Why are you not taking your own advice? And I don't think people like, I don't think they like really think that deep about what they're hearing and these people that are telling them that shit. But you know, like I referred to earlier in the conversation, that some people that I follow, I just get a vibe like they're being themselves, like it's natural. It's no effort, you know? They look like they're comfortable in their own skin. And a lot of people are not comfortable in their own skin. A lot of people, a lot, you know. And I'm not even finna front. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% comfortable in my skin, but I am comfortable with who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with my opinions. And I think that's one reason why I started a podcast, because I'm comfortable with what the hell I think. And I want to say what I want to say, you know? I got tired of posting stuff on Facebook and all that. And, you know, and I was like, you know, and Facebook be banning people and stuff and stuff. I was like, I want people to hear me, you know? So let me just start a podcast. Let me just, you know, let me just say how I feel. And maybe people might feel it also. Cause I don't do this shit to go viral. I'm not trying to get 100,000 followers, 1,000,000 followers. I'm not trying to take the picture with the balloons and 250K followers and thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to do that. If I have 5 people that rock with me and feel how I feel, then I'm cool with that. Like, I'm down with that. Like, okay, yeah. But I'm not trying to get rich off this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to meet dope ass people who think like I think and share the same thoughts and visions I share, you know? Because I'm comfortable with who I am. And I understand that, you know, a lot of people have to grow into that, you know, and they gotta go through some hardships and understand, like, look, man, you don't have to be this person to get accepted from those people. And if you have to be somebody to get accepted by a certain group, man, you don't need leave that alone. Leave them alone, bro. Look, man, go get your money. Look, get your money, be comfortable in your skin, and you're gonna attract, like I said, you're gonna attract the people who love who you are, like I said at the beginning. And that's so dope. That's so dope when you have friends who are just like you, that think like you, and just comfortable, and y'all get to do dope shit. Y'all get to do some dope things, man. I think that's kind of cool. I can't. Like I said, there's no effort in that, man. It's just like it's relaxing. It's peaceful when you have friends and you don't have to try to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just vibing. Y'all just cool. But I think a lot of people from the hood, man, like like they don't want to be an outcast, man. It's a lot of black teens out there, man. Because I just want to speak on what I know. I just want to speak on what I know. Being a, you know, being that I used to be a black teen, but a lot of our black males out there, man, they might want to be scientists. They might want to be a veterinarian, but they can't say that around their homies because they're scared of the opinions of what they might say. They might be like, dude, man, you want to be a veterinarian? What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be like, man, he's gonna be like, yeah, I ain't fuck that. And then they're gonna be like, man, you gotta go through 8 years of school to be that. Be like, yeah, man, I ain't going to 8 years. I ain't doing that. You right, bro. Forget that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame that there's a lot of people in the community that, get affected by something like that, you know? And I think we need to let, what I'm saying, our black young teens grow up and be who they want to be. But society, what I'm saying, and the black culture, the black community is really toxic. It's really toxic, man. And we just got to change the narrative, you know? Like I said, it's cool, it's dope being who you want to be, being comfortable with who you are. Me personally, like, I'm cool. I'm cool with being who I am, man. I feel like I'm just a cool ass dude, man. Like I said, I like a little gangster shit for sure. I love a little gangster hip hop, if y'all want to call it gangster hip hop. But I like shit like Lords of the Rings. I like shit like, like I said, planets, stars, aliens, zombies. I like all that, bro. And I don't give a damn who likes it or not. Yo, I don't care if you like it or not. You know, that's what I like. If you don't like it, okay, then hey, we don't, it wasn't meant for us to be homies or friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. But I think that a lot of people they're afraid to like, be like an outcast, especially if they're, they might got a little following, they're popular and stuff like that. Some guy be like, man, you know what? My favorite color is pink. They be like, what the bro, your favorite color? You know what I'm saying? I just went off on a limb on that. But it's just I'm just saying, man, I was just thinking like how social media be really wrecking people. You know, we gotta change that. If you're listening to this, bro, just be who you wanna be. You know? Like achieve your goals out there, man. Man, if you want to be an architect or something like that, man, go be an architect. Fuck what your homies thinks or what your homegirls think. Be you. Live your life. If they not down with that, if they don't support that, then hey, oh well. I'm gonna find some friends that like what I like. Okay. The universe will provide the love that you want. And like I said, I'm just throwing something hypothetically. If you want to be an artist out there, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, you might have to go to an art school and you might meet friends at the school that like what you like. But you had the nuts to take the chance to go to this school, do what you want to do, and now you're around a group of people that like what you like. You're comfortable. You are who you are because you let the universe provide a way for you. That's cool, man. That's dope. That's dope as fuck. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come chop it up with y'all for a quick bit. And I think I'm gonna do like I think I'm gonna do like a lot of these mini episodes like that. Cause I be having like some dope thoughts in my head and I just really be saying it. And look, man, I think it's only kind of crazy when you like talk to yourself. But if you like spitting some shit out to the universe, man, I think that's what you want to do. I think that's soothing for the soul, you know? And instead of just going outside at night and just talking and spitting some shit to the stars and the universe, I think I'm just gonna spit it on this podcast, on my podcast. True, my podcast is about relationships. You know, we talk about mental health, we talk about positivity, we talk about all those good things and stuff like that. But I feel like I do more. I could do more. And I'm gonna provide more content. And I don't even really want to call it content. I'm just gonna just talk more. Because I feel like once a week is not enough. Because this is like therapeutic for me. It's almost like talking to a therapist, but I'm talking to y'all. So it's just having a good conversation to the people that listen. And if you feel what I feel, well, then just go on a podcast page, The Kickback, or you can go on my Facebook page, The Kickback. And,
Unknown caller.
excuse me, somebody was calling me, and you can just comment about what you felt about what you heard. And I'll respond for sure. I'm going to respond to you. All right. But yeah, man, be yourself. It's more comfortable that way. You know what I'm saying? It's cool that way. It's no effort. All right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check out the Kickback Podcast every Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We on YouTube, which you might be watching this on YouTube now. But we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify, we're on all those good things. So just check it out, man. I'll get back to y'all. All right. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe, stay blessed, stay 100. Always.